Yeah. So my name's Sean Meagher. I'm the Executive Director of Social Planning Toronto, and we're a charitable organization that does research on public policy and community engagement around social change issues. So what the city puts in its budget is really what the city's going to focus on doing. The city makes all kinds of plans and proposals, but what actually gets done is what gets funded. So our task is to make the budget as understandable and clear to the public as possible. The budget that's written by city staff is often very, very different from the one that passes council, and it's because the public is involved. I think the weakness of the city budget is, first of all, it's not terribly transparent. There's a fundamental problem with making it clear, which is why we spend so much time and energy making it clear to the public. But I think the other problem is that it doesn't start where it needs to start. Instead of saying, what kind of city do we want to have? What kinds of services and investments do we want to make sure are available for the public? We start with how much money we want to spend and work backwards. If we started by saying we want every kid to get a decent education, we want the 18,000 families who are waiting for childcare to be able to access those services. We don't want 90,000 families waiting for affordable housing. We want to have homeless people off the street. What does it cost to achieve our goals? Then we'd have a very different kind of budget process. I think it's that fundamental problem with the budget. They start out with this, okay, how much can we avoid spending approach, and that doesn't really reflect how people think about their city. I think it's unnecessary. I think it creates more conflict than we need to have. And there have been discussions over the years about saying, let's set some service standards. Let's figure out what our targets are, and let's budget to that, and then let's present that as a budget. But we've never actually done it. Yes, so we've looked at the whole suite of cuts and fee hikes that the city has proposed, and many of them don't make any sense. The city has said, for example, that they don't want to raise property taxes any faster than the rate of inflation. But they've also said that they're going to raise user fees for recreation, like programs that kids go to, like homework clubs and play programs, by 6 times the rate of inflation. So we're paying for more in user fees, we're getting worse service, while we're refusing to address the principal source of revenue that we've got, our property taxes.